Hey everyone, in this video I would like to show you how to stop the Sony a6000 from entering the playback mode if you want to use it to stream or record in an external recorder on a multi-camera setup. So the moment that the camera senses that there's a HDMI cable, it automatically goes into the playback mode, and for you to get the live feed again, you have to depress the shutter. So that's alright if you are using only one camera into one recorder, or you're streaming with only one camera. But on a multi-camera setup, such as, say for example, this one, this is another a6000. See, the moment that I plugged in the HDMI cable, it is in the playback mode. Alright, so if you are in a multi-camera setup, so let's say for example, which one is this? So this is the active now, and I want to switch to the feed from the other camera. So this is a HDMI switch. So once I switch the signal, I don't get the live feed from that camera right away, but instead it went into the playback mode again. So that will be a problem. So in order for you to avoid that one, what you have to do is to connect your camera, specifically the a6000, based on my experience, into your computer and run the remote from the Imaging Edge, the software from Sony. So let's do that. So first camera, let's connect into the computer. So this is a micro USB, and just plug it in next to the HDMI cable. By the way, once you do this, I think you can't record internally, so it will be only useful if you will be streaming and you're only after the live feed from this camera and not recording internally, or you will be recording in an external monitor. So once you connected the camera into the laptop, you have to go to the Imaging Edge desktop, the software from Sony. Of course, you have to install that one and start the remote. So once inside the remote, see in this one in here, it detected both of the Sony a6000. So I have to activate one. Which one's that? So once it's connected, it goes into the remote interface, and you are free to close that one and start remote again. And I think we have to get the top one. See that one? It's live as well. And we're inside the remote. So it's up to you if you want to use the remote in here in order to change the settings of the camera. Say for example, you can change the ISO. But if not, you can close this one as well. And you can close as well this Imaging Edge desktop. Now that it's connected into the computer, see what happens. So if which one is connected? Okay, this one is connected into the external monitor. The moment that I switch the signal into this one, I get the live feed right away on the other side. And if I want to go back onto that one, press again. See, it's the live feed right away and not going into the playback mode. So at least you can get now the feed from the camera, and you can switch it right away without going into the playback mode and depressing the shutter, because maybe the camera is far from you, or you're streaming it live and then you don't want your audience to be seeing that playback mode every time you change your camera angle. So I hope this one helps. So see that one, if you're using that, you cannot, even though I'm pressing the record button, I can't do it. Even in the manual mode, I can't do it because it keeps on saying that it's PC. Or let's see if we can record inside the remote. Connecting. I'm not sure which one is connecting. And let's see. Video. So I'll press the record. So which one is recording? Aha. So the other one is recording. So you can still use the camera for recording internally by itself, only that you have to use the remote app, I mean the software inside the computer, in order to do that. So the record and stop button is the one inside the computer. Anyway, that's all. I hope it helped you, and see you in the next video.